What's going on, everybody? It's Endless One Up. And what's on deck today? Today we're going to check out Horizon. I'm sorry, I should never sing again. If you want me to stop singing, donate $2 to my bank account. I think that's called blackmail, or I'm holding you for ransom because your ears are like in torture. Anyway, is this game Steam Deck verified? It is. Green across the board. This is on sale right now. I snatched it up. I already own this on the PlayStation. So, but I gave my money again because I'm dumb. No, I did it for all of you. Is it Steam Deck verified? We found out yes it is. Let's get into the game. We're going to bring it up to the big board. But let's bring up the telemetry. Boop, boop, boop. And then let's see what we get for frames per second in handheld mode. I'm going to load a save that I started last night. And the reason is that there's like 10 minutes of cutscenes in the beginning. I have a friend who made a video about cutscenes for the new Horizon game. So I might link that at the end of this video because it is a good song. Like playing this one, I was like, oh my gosh. Anyways, so let's go ahead and continue here. Let me go ahead and zoom in. You can see we're at the loading screen and stuff, and we're getting like a crazy range of frames per second. It's not the quickest game to load. It is quite a bit of a beast. It's like 73 gigs. I think it's the largest game on my Steam Deck, so it still loads pretty quick, I guess, if we're really gonna kind of talk about that, like, because it is the largest game I have. It was made for like a PlayStation 3. This is definitely a AAA title, and so we're in the game now. We're the young, what is it, Aloy? I can't remember what her damn name is. I have such a bad time with names, but we're getting 48 frames per second. So you know what I would probably do with this? I'd probably take this, come down to the settings here, and drop the frame rate down. It's going to go black every time I do this because I'm going to take it down to 45. And then the frame rate is already sitting at 45. And I think you could probably play the game like this and get a little bit more battery life out of it. You could also, the biggest way to save battery life with any game that's going to be like pretty taxing is just to turn down the brightness. Like in general, like I know you can't see it very well, but if I'm sitting in a dark room, I don't need the brightness up very high. So turning down the brightness is a really good way to save on battery. But we're getting some pretty good frames per second. We're getting at 45, and I capped it at 45. Let's see if we uncap it real quick. Whoop. Hit outside of it. Let's go ahead and uncap it. We'll go back up to 60 hertz, and then it's sitting at 60 here. And we're getting like 49, 50 frames per second. So if you wanted those extra frames per second, you don't care about losing some battery life, don't cap it. But I figure I wanted to start including some more of that stuff. The other thing is we can try to go into the settings of the game here and see if there's anything we can turn down for graphics. Because if there's graphics settings that maybe we can manipulate, I'll give you a real quick lowdown on the graphic settings that I know make the game look the best and also use a lot of processing power. This ambient occlusion is probably one of the things that's going to either make the game look really great or make it kind of look wonky. Textures, not so much. I've set this on custom right now. If you can see, I have custom, medium, low, 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 medium, off, and medium, and FXAA. I set it like this because when I was playing it, there's a benchmark in here, and I felt like this gave me the best look of the game, but also gave me the best frame rate. So if you want to mimic these settings for this game, I suggest doing that. You can bump up a couple things. The benchmark tool is actually really good on this. But overall, the gameplay is great. Sony releasing these on this system is probably the coolest thing ever. Like, I am so happy that they're doing this. Now we just need is like Xbox stuff to be on this too, Let's bring it up to the big board and check it out real quick and see what it's like on the big board with my 30 hertz device. All right, we're on the big board now. I mean, even 30 frames per second is still pretty decent. I don't see any like slowdowns in the game. The game still functions pretty good. It's not like Contra. if you watch that video or the Castlevania video, putting it in 30 hertz just totally makes everything go wonky. So yeah, I think that this looks pretty good. You know, even if you wanted to go out to a TV right now and you're only able to go up to 30 hertz, I think you'd be fine. Let's bring me back up to full screen here. So that's Horizon Zero Dawn Complete Edition on the Steam Deck. Sony's been releasing a lot of their games on the Steam Deck, and I really like it. I hope Xbox does something similar. This device is pretty sweet. But hey, thanks a lot for coming by. Hopefully, I'll see you down in the comments below, and see you in the next video. Peace!